And guess who's stuck again? Got her head through the fence. Yeah, I hear you. Can't turn my back for 5 minutes, can I, Miss Ellie? Don't you pull my fence over again, you monkey. Oh, what are you doing? Come on. Stand still now. Stand still. Oh, you are a monkey. What are you doing with your head through the fence? Wait. Stand still. Stay still now. Wait. Stand still. Don't hang yourself. Hang on, video
Madam,
Go on. Oh, now somebody's choking. Good gracious, you are a madam? Off you go. Oh dear. Always something with sheep. Come on, you little monkey. You'll be wearing a crown of shame before long to stop you putting your head through the fence. Oh, you are a madam. Hey, you are a madam. Look at me like that. It's better. Bed's made, all ready for tonight. Clean and fresh. And a barrow full of muck to be emptied. These are my old girls, my mangees as I call them, grannies. They're here in this rather lush grass at the moment, which they're absolutely loving. This is Limpy with her bottom towards us. She came here 8 years ago as a little abandoned lamb with a broken leg. 8 years on, she's beginning to get a bit of early arthritis. So she's here in the field with the mangees, getting a bit of extra TLC. This is Bramble. Bramble came here as a end-of-life breeding ewe, really. Far from end-of-life, she's been here 6 years now. I think of you, Bram? Something like that. Along with her sister, Nutmeg, who's up there. Twin sister. Anyway, they were lucky girls. They came here to retire. Most of these are 17 years old, 16 years old, a couple at 15. These are our oldest girls here anyway. All enjoying life. I wish all sheep got the chance to have a retirement like this. These are the lucky ones. Right, Limps? That's nice, isn't it? Oh, time for a wee-wee, is it? As soon as I put the video on, got to have a wee. Good girl, that's it. You top yourself up on that lovely grass. That's what you need. Good girl. Mangees, good girls. This is the little yard with the two little buildings at the bottom there, you can see, where the boys live during the winter. I'm checking the main young flock here. They're all in Capant. Basically checking them on the hour, every hour at the moment. They're a constant cause of worry to me this time of year. at old Belle, they're flat out in the sunshine, bless her. They're all in big wool. They're quite well covered, some quite fat, and all they want to do when it gets hot is have a good scratch on the grass and roll over onto their backs and get stuck. So they worry the heck out of me, because if they get stuck on their backs, I could quickly lose them. But at the moment, thank goodness they're all settled and okay. Good girls. Trip to the farmer's co-op to get a couple of bags of feed. You can actually sort of see where I live from here, beyond the far side of that hill in the distance is where the sanctuary is located. I often walk out over that hill on a Sunday if I get an hour to myself. Beautiful up there on a lovely sunny day. So there we are. Push these down across the paddock, down to the shed at the bottom where you can see the door is open. And then they'll be tipped into bins in the feed room. This is my main sheep shed. This is my little quad and muck trailer, which when that's full that'll go out and get spread. I'm just in the process of setting up the race and the pens now ready for shearing day. We've been busy dagging the sheep, which is tidying up tails. It's not dirty wool, it's just a bit sweaty and claggy after the winter. So this is where we've been doing that job. This is my shearing machine, my box of tricks. So when the shearer comes, we'll actually have a pen set up here, collecting pen, and then they'll be sheared here on a mat here. So this is a fairly lethal bit of kit, this shearing machine. Just show you a little bit how it works. When you get one of those in your hands, you really need to know what you're doing. Fortunately, my shearer Ned is absolutely top-notch. He's a gold grade shearer, which is the highest qualification that a shearer can have. And he's very quiet and gentle with the sheep. He's sheared for us for a good few years now. So that's our next big major job here now. And this is the feed room where I keep all the animal feed. Everything's in its own individual bins. Sugar beets, pellets, speedy beet, sugar beet shreds, all sorts of different things. It's coarse mix. So I do generally keep the coarse mix in the freezer here, because we have a pesky squirrel that likes to eat my dustbins, and various medications and things for the sheep there. So try and keep it as organised as I possibly can. And that's just located just on the side of the big shed here, as you can see. Coffee time. This is my chair in the boot room. I enjoy to sit in the sun, have a coffee, and think about nothing very much other than sheep. First job of the day, after checking the sheep this time of year, is to muck out the paddock shed. This is where the old mangees have got their own bedrooms. Normally, by the end of May, they'd be out in the field pretty much 24/7. But because of the awful weather we've had this year, they're still in. So I've got the extra job of mucking them out, putting their beds ready, hay and water ready for tonight. When they come in, hopefully soon now, they will be able to stay out at night in that lovely lush grass that you've just seen them in. This is Donald. He's keeping out the sun. He's feeling the heat. He's got a big fleece on him. It's Georgie. We've got some cattle up on the hill with a neighbour. And here he is, Doofus himself. Dennis. Hello, lovely. You all right, my lad? Hey, want to say hello? Say hello, everybody. Hello. Hello. You're a softie, aren't ya? Hey. Oh, you're an old softie, you are. Good lad. Stay out in the sun now. All right, Donald. Hey, are you feeling the heat, my lad? You're out in the sun there, aren't you? All right, no need to get up. I won't bother you. Good boy. Stay there. Keep calm. See you later. I'm waging war on these things at the moment. Foxgloves. Pretty as they are, they grow all around the field edges, and they are actually poisonous to the sheep. Even though there's plenty of grass, they do nibble on them. So every spring I go around and clear them. I've just cleared around the edges of Caiguire, and I've had about 2 sackfuls this year. Last year I had 3 builder's ton dumpy bags full out of that one field. So obviously it's paying off. I'm digging them up every spring. They're all over the place round here. Everywhere you go, every hedgerow, all round the roads, we have foxgloves by the millions. And they reseed after they've flowered. And although they're pretty, I can do without them in my fields. They just take over eventually. So I do dig them out every year. So that's a little spring job that I'm doing. Another spring job, well, ongoing through the summer really, is to top the rushes that grow in the wet, damp areas of the fields. This field, Caifunon, well field, is quite wet in this top corner. There's springs galore on this farm, so as soon as it's dry enough, I'll get the machine out and they'll all be topped off to encourage the grass growth underneath. Although it's drying fast now, I just walked up here and it's still really squidgy somewhere up here. Really wet, squelchy underfoot. So there's still a lot of drying to do yet.